I've been getting on my BNB and stacking these. Pairing it with EMP and then a middle P. Gotta get myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta take some shit, stick it in the ballroom. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking these. Pairing it with EMP and then a middle P. Gotta get myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta take some shit, stick it in the ballroom. E-pop got me waiting 3 more hours. Stacking all these years higher than a tower. Having all these nodes feel like superpowers. Investing all this bread, never been a coward. Call me Mr. Bond, money in the vault. I stay in the farm, feeling like the goal. Don't worry about the haters, not the detonator. I'll kill in every market, call me Terminator. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking these. Pairing it with EMP and then a metal P. Gotta get myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta take some shit, stick it in the ballroom. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking these. Pairing it with EMP and then a metal P. Gotta get myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta take some shit, stick it in the ballroom.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to EMP.Money. This is our daily live AMA and Detonator rollover event. My name is AJ. I'm the team lead here, and I'm joined by my co-host with the most, Bull Gates. Bull, how are you, brother?
Man, how's it going there? I hear your son's really excited for the detonator. I hear him in the background.
Bro. Yeah, man, that was great timing. Right after the intro, my son is loving it. He's excited for the rollover in the AMA. I know all of us are excited. So yes, it's been interesting at the Brockman residence over the last few weeks. We're remodeling the house, so it's been a zoo. But yes, I'm happy to be here. Another awesome day at EMP. Again, Friday yesterday are usually my one day off. We don't do our AMA, but we do the AMA on Telegram as a community-run AMA. But Bull, I'm going to hand over the keys to the kingdom this week. I think we're going to have Bull do some live streams as I'm going on a bit of a family vacation. I'm still going to be available. Obviously, crypto never sleeps. But yeah, Bull is going to do some AMAs this week with some guest hosts. I know LA, some other people from the Army. So, Bull, are you excited for that?
Oh, yeah, man. It's going to be a tough task, though, because I like being the co-host. It's a lot easier. You know, it's you're flying the ship, and, you know, when you need to take a leak, you know, then I get to fly. But
Yes.
The vast majority of the time you're doing the flying. So I'm just cracking the jokes, and that's really more my forte. So we'll see how it goes. I'm sure I can captain the ship for a little bit and, you know, give you guys some family time and some vacation time. And I hear that home remodels is one of the leading causes of divorce that causes a lot of aggravation in a house.
Yes,
how's
brother.
that going?
It's going good, but you are sure right about that, man. We again, you know, me and my wife are happy as ever, but yes, it's definitely stressful, and it's true, man. You never know. Remodeling a house is supposed to be fun. But it's been the exact opposite of that lately. But no, it's all good, man. So, and
you know, can I say one last thing?
Yeah, bro.
I
Go
was
ahead.
just thinking
Totally,
because
totally.
you know, since I heard your son in the background, something just, you know, came across my brain a little bit was that, you know, I think everybody in the United States, I can't speak for anybody else in other parts of the world because I'm from the United States, but interestingly enough, you know, I had 2 grandmas, and, you know, presents that we always got were savings bonds, right? And, you know, you were so happy to get those because on there, you know, it said it was $100, but, you know, the tricky thing was you had to wait for 12, 15 years for that to mature and then get to be worth that amount where you could redeem it.
Totally.
And I was thinking, how awesome would it be? Because I know there is somebody in the Army who set up a wallet for his son, who's a younger guy. And I was thinking, wouldn't that be awesome to set your kid up with, an EMP savings bond per se, but something with a bit more upside than that savings bond that you have to wait for 12 years to mature, like that little spot in the detonator, might be a really kind of a neat treat to see where that goes, and if it hit the lottery, how that could just change the dynamic, of that family's life that won that. So it was just something that I was thinking. That's it.
Yeah, man. No, I love that mentality. I mean, again, that is the potential here. I mean, not financial advice. Again, we're never going to tell you to invest, but that is absolutely a possibility. And I know a lot of Army members and people that have really embraced Detonator and EMP overall. They've been setting up accounts, left and right, and even you, Bull. I think I know there was some confusion where people thought you've invested your nephew's college money into Detonator, but I think what you meant is that you made a mistake in Detonator for his college graduation, right? I don't know. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. What I actually did was, because I'm always slow to do things, but I do these things. And it was, I had LP and I put it in the beefy farm.
That's what it
and
was.
then,
Yes.
then I took it out and gave it to him. My wife, we talked about it because obviously we knew when he was going to graduate, but we put it in the farm to see, to take advantage of that passive income. Right. And she said, well, let's do this. And I said, well, we've done pretty well here at EMP. We'll bump it up a bit. And then, so we put it in the farm just to see how it would do. And he was really happy that he got that, because I think he got a lot more than he was anticipating. But, that's the power of compound interest. That's the power of EMP. And, that is the power of, kind of getting involved with, somebody's future, because it's a great idea to, be financially sound and make the right decisions. And, you feel really good when you put it in the bank. But I think especially now, and I am sorry to rant here a little bit, but especially right now, I think a lot of people are feeling kind of the burn, right? That they put the money in, and inflation is just eating away what they have in the bank. And I don't want to dissuade people from putting in the bank, and I'm not telling people to invest in crypto recklessly. But what I am talking about is, if that interest rate is high in your country, and I know Alex from Argentina has a great segment that he's talked about inflation, just how people love crypto down there because inflation is crazy. But back to my point is that inflation, in the physical world is robbing people. It's kind of that invisible tax that's making everything more expensive. And it's just a tough thing to see people investing money in the bank and seeing it lose value, when here, we're kind of the masters of our economy, and it's not without risk. There is risk always present in crypto, but here, we have something that I think everybody in the real world really wants, is that ability to be connected to the economy and have their voices heard and the choices they make matter. But in the real world, the physical world, the banking world, whatever you want to call it, it's tough to say that you have that. But the great thing here is we can always make choices about what we need to do. And I always love hearing Alex talk about like his experience and how savvy the people down there were, because, you could wake up and have $200 of buying power, but, by the time you went to sleep that night, it was worth 150. So the ability to mitigate, risk with their currency, people just buy stable coins down there, and that's amazing. But Here, we can take it one step further because it's not just we're not a stable coin, where this is a daily interest, monster that, is just growing and growing and growing and earning and stacking LPs. And we all know, the price of ETH can go up or down, but, big deal. We're stacking LPs for when we know that ETH is going to go on that, just that monster pump, and all those LPs are just going to be worth, crazy amounts. So that's what crypto gives you. That's what compound interest gives you. That's what EMP gives you.
100%, Bull. No, I love it, man. And it's true. Inflation can have such a negative impact when it's uncontrolled. But when you apply inflation in a responsible manner and a controlled manner, like we do at EMP, it absolutely makes inflation super powerful. Again, I think that is something that we can attribute to crypto, and what is a possibility in crypto that is not a possibility in the real world is because everything operates on a smart contract. There is no, chairman or governing body that sets interest rates or says how much to print or not to print. It's solely based on supply and demand of our ecosystem, and all of you that are here are owners of the protocol, which is also so amazing. The more LP you have, the more stake in the protocol you have, and with ESHAREs as well. So yeah, really great kind of high level overview. Again, Bull is always the master of giving us that unique perspective on things. So that's a great way to open the show today, and we're gonna jump right into some updates, and then hopefully have some time for some questions. I know we've been light on questions lately, because we've just been so much going on, update after update after update. So I did release the official countdown. So we will be going live with the Detonator UI and all the Detonator upgrades. There's a total of 4 upgrades, 3 of which we have not released, that I'm super, super excited about, and 1 of which we have, which is the rehypothecation of funds from Detonator. That LP will now be put on the farm to produce ESHARE, and those ESHAREs will be sold for ETH or to buy EMP itself, depending on if we're above and below PEG, which really is phenomenal, not only for the health of Detonator, it eliminates every possible comparison to a Ponzi scheme, because there is fresh LP getting put into Detonator every single day without anybody, depositing it on there and having to pay it back or paying the interest. It's purely going to bolster the pool. And again, no guarantees. We don't have hard data yet, but based on all of our simulations, this could have a massive effect on your daily burst. So I know a lot of you, I hear it every day. We talk about it a lot on the AMAs, that daily burst is, volatile, that some days it's up, some days it's down. But now we feel like as long as you're compounding more than claiming, and this additional LP boost to the overall pool balance, you should see your daily burst continue to rise over time. So you asked and we listened, and that's just one of the 4 massive upgrades. Again, these are not changes to the overall functionality. These are simply additions to make Detonator even more powerful. So we may have the white paper ready by tonight, if not sometime tomorrow, and we'll give you at least 24 hours to review before getting into Detonator for the first time, or for any of the people that are in Detonator to know what will be the changes. So yeah, I'm really bullish about that. And man, one of the other things I'm bullish about, so Julius, the same graphic designer that created our UI and our new visual look, has spent the last about 3 or 4 weeks working on a Detonator Explainer video. And when I tell you this video is the most incredible video in all of crypto, I'm not just saying that. So, Bull, and I know some of the army got a sneak peek. Bull, am I over exaggerating when I say that? Go ahead, Bull.
No, man. I mean, it's everything like is top notch. Like the voice presentation, the video, the visuals, even the panning right of the camera. It's really epic because it does such an incredible job of giving that visual and actually the audio too of every single upgrade, and putting it like so one of the things that I love to do is take something in crypto and give like a real world example of how I see it, and that's how I see what Julius did with the detonator and the upgrades, and he put it into this such a beautiful package, and it's not 30 minutes long. It's the perfect time length, right? It's everything on it is everybody's going to be amazed. Let's just put it that way. Like you said, I think about 20 minutes ago, this video could really go viral. And when that goes viral, let's say, everybody's going to know that Detonator is the most explosive thing, in crypto.
I love it. Yes, and again, pun intended. That will be the title, and we'll have a countdown and a premiere of this video as well. But I've been in crypto a long time, and I mean, I know that we're on point with everything that we do here, and this just absolutely blew me away. My jaw was on the floor for about an hour yesterday after he sent it to me, and so, again, I know crypto is all about the hype, but this is for real. I mean, it's about 2.5 minutes of perfection, is what I said yesterday. And again, it's a step-by-step guide or how-to video or explainer video, however you want to say it, that not only talks about why Detonator is so powerful, but also all the upgrades that we've made to it. And again, I think that could be the catalyst of helping us scale Detonator because let's face it, Detonator is complicated. I mean, I see every day that people ape in, they don't read the white paper, they're not sure how the functionality works. But if they can watch it in a 2.5 minute video and get everything they need to know, I mean, it's bullish. I mean, even me, I have a little bit of a bias, but after I watched the video, I thought to myself, man, where can I pull some more funds because I have to invest more into Detonator. Oh, and that's with me having, a top 5 wallet with the team wallet. So yeah, it's just incredible. I mean, I think everybody's going to be super stoked for that. So that will be releasing again sometime after the rollover on the 8th or early morning on the 9th when we're finally live with all the.
And where are they going to find that?
Yep, so we will have it premiere on YouTube. I'll have a countdown similar to how we did with the original UI teaser video. So make sure you all join us for that premiere. We'll be partying in the comments. So keep an eye out for that. And then, yeah, with the Detonator upgrades, again, there's nothing that you have to do. Detonator will probably be down for about 2 or 3 hours. And when I mean down, that means you will not be able to compound or deposit further while we migrate the script to the new contract. So all of it is done behind the scenes. All the funds are Safu. We've done it 100 times on testnet, well, on mainnet, but on the test server. So again, just be prepared for about a 2 or 3 hour downtime, and then it will be back live with the new UI as well, so you don't have to keep going back to the old UI for Detonator. Everything will be up and ready to roll. So, and I mean, even without these upgrades, we had a massive day in Detonator yesterday. over $100,000 entered in the last 10 minutes. New all-time highs on pool balance and on dollar value. So the fact that Detonator just continues to grow, and that's without these upgrades. I mean, one upgrade in particular, I'm just so bullish on. The rehypothecation is huge for the longevity, but there's another mechanism that we have implemented that could have the pool balance grow exponentially every single day, which I'm super excited about. Bull, I know you know what I'm talking about, man. I'm really excited for that one.
Oh yeah, man. It's the mechanic that actually took a little company mainstream. So
Yes, I love
just
it. Yeah.
that little nugget, maybe will get people looking around. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll put that in my write-up when we release the white paper. That comment will make a lot more sense. But yeah, I mean, we look at what works for other businesses and projects, even outside of crypto, and if it's a good idea and something that we can apply to Detonator, that's a lot of how our research and development happens. And then a few weeks later, here we are, actually having it implemented. So yeah, it's exciting, and I'm just so.
Shout out to Jake, of course. Shout out to
Yes,
Jake.
totally. I was you literally took the words out of my mouth, Paul. So I am just so honored and privileged to work with Jake and the entire big brain motherfuckers that are here at EMP. I mean, it's been a collaborative effort. I am on the AMAs and I'm the team lead, but by no means am I the sole responsible party for all this. I mean, Jake has been absolutely crushing all the development work. We have some mathematicians and blockchain analysis experts that help us do all the simulations and math, and we go over and over and over it. I mean, we again, there's thousands of hours probably in the design process of all that we do. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm just I'm honored to be part of literally the best group in all of DeFi, if not all of crypto. So, all right, awesome, Bull. As far as some other really fast updates, and then let me know if you can start getting questions together, and we'll let the army say a few words too. But I will be going live with Splinterlands on Monday as well. Monday is going to be a big day, so again, Detonator will go live after the rollover on Monday, so you're still able to snipe on Monday night. So there'll just be a few hours after the rollover that there will be no deposits or compounds. And then I will be going on Splinterland's Town Hall, which is their version of the AMAs. They do it once a week rather than every day, but that should be massive. Not only do they get some awesome engagement, but they have a major announcement of their own that they've been pushing heavily this entire week. So I think we could see record numbers of attendees on that live stream, which is even more important that all of you show up and support in the comments for EMP. So again, it'll be a really informal, high level overview. I probably am only going to get about 1 or 2 minutes, but I'll jam it all in there as much as I can. And again, it's just really a good thing for exposure. So, all right. So Monday again will be a very, very full day for all of us. But other than that, we're just getting ready for the rollover. Again, start spreading the word. Detonator upgrades are coming. And then after that, we can finally take a breath. Oh man, we never want to stop developing. We never do. But we've literally had an announcement every 3 or 4 days for the last like month and a half. So it'll be good to finally regroup a little bit, let the dust settle, and then move on to hopefully what will be the internal swap. That is what we're going to be working on next. So, all right, Bull, anything you want to add? Anybody from the army? I think Kirk may have had his hand up, or LA, or Anybody else? And then we can take questions.
Hello.
There he is. Kirk, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, hey, how are you, AJ?
Good, man. How are you? You've been killing it on the Academy. Kirk has sent me about 3 or 4, preliminary videos, and the production quality, everything is next level. I mean, again, Crypto Mike did an awesome job with the original Academy, but Kirk is bringing it to the next level. We have graphics that are flying in and out. They make it a lot easier to understand, and we go a lot more in depth too. I think some of our original videos also took for granted that all of you may be familiar with terminology and DeFi overall. So these videos are going to be a lot more in depth as well. So yeah, go ahead, Kirk.
Yeah, and some small alpha. I can either confirm or deny that Tinkerbell makes an appearance in one of them.
Amazing, nice. Well, I'll tell you said hi when I'm at Disney. Yeah,
yeah, it's just a Disney-related comment since that's where you're heading.
I love it.
No, I had just clicked the talk button earlier when Bull was talking, so it's a little bit dated information based on that. I did exactly what you guys are talking about. We were talking about a little earlier. I have some really good friends who have a 2-year-old, and she was born like 2 days after me, and so I'm kind of like an uncle in her life. And I told them that I wanted to help with their 529, which, if you're not in the United States, that's a program where you can put savings away for school. And anyway, I decided instead that I would open up a Detonator account for her, and so I put $500 a year in it, and there's 2 years in it already. So I'm actually doing that. So it's a lot of fun. And, her parents they're like, what? And I said, yeah, come on, let me do it. And they're like, okay. And I said, I promise you, if it all goes up, I'll still give you the money. But let me just try to earn her some more money for college in the Detonator, because it's going to be around for years. I know it. So,
no doubt.
So it's been a lot of fun to just manage that.
I love it, Kirk. Yeah, man. You're again always putting your money where your mouth is, brother, and not only financially, but again helping us build out the platform as well. So awesome, bro. Yeah. Any other news or alpha or updates? I know a DeFi debrief coming up too. Correct?
Yeah, got a DeFi debrief coming on Monday per the usual. Other than that, like you said, just working on the Academy. It's taking a little bit longer than I had anticipated, but that's because I'm trying to really up the game for us all, and so I think it'll be worth the wait. But it won't be that much longer. But so that's really all I got for today. So
awesome.
Continue on.
All right, thanks, Kirk. Yes, thanks for the updates, brother. And again, always appreciate your support, and look out for that new Academy. If those of you, again, here's my plug section. First of all, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It helps tremendously. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it really is. That helps our engagement. We are eligible for monetization now. I just submitted all the paperwork yesterday for our AdSense to be able to start collecting funds. So again, YouTube is where you want to be to help us continue to have a revenue stream. And then, yeah, go ahead, Kirk. You got more?
Yeah, but go ahead, finish.
All right, yeah. So, and again, make sure you follow Kirk, DeFi Debrief, and then also, again, based on the Academy, we have a new, I say new, but an email list. So we are trying to encourage everybody to sign up to our email list. I'm so impressed by the engagement of our community. The email list is growing by about 50 people a day, and our open rate on what we're sending out now is like absolutely amazing. I mean, you're lucky if you have a 20% open rate on emails. We have like a 70% open rate. So that just shows me, again, how incredible all of our community members are. So please sign up for that email list. Again, you can get to it through our homepage on the Academy button at the top of the homepage. That will take you to the email sign up. And that will be first access to a lot of videos that are specific to the email list. It's info that you're going to get first and foremost. So even if you are, active on socials, you can still get some major alpha from our email list. So, all right, go ahead, Kirk. Sorry, that was my plug section. Yeah.
Oh, no. And what you were saying just reminded me that I forgot to say something to everybody, and that is DeFi Debrief YouTube. We are at 496 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, probably most everybody here has. I would hope so anyway. Let's get. I want to get over 500. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We've been consistently gaining, more than 100 subscribers a month. So, but soon we're going to be hit the saturation point. So we got to go out and get new people. But, I've got plans for that too. But if you haven't subscribed yet, please give us a subscribe and help us celebrate getting over 500.
Perfect.
Otherwise, Kirk is sending Jesse over to your house to hit that subscribe button.
Yes, and all those claps, right? That's what Jesse says. Yeah, no doubt.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love it. So
so you know, he's the social media promoter. Just like any of the wrestlers from WWF had their managers and doing all that sneaky stuff around the ring. That's what Jesse does. So yeah, just a heads up.
Jesse is the Vince McMahon of EMP. I don't know. Is that who that is? I'm not wrestling. I mean,
he'd be like the pallbearer for the Undertaker or someone that outside ring manager.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. I love it. Oh man, the analogies here are just so epic. People just tune in for the banter, I'm sure. So, but all right, awesome. And then one more real fast update. I forgot. We did have a little bit of downtime on the website. I know I got like 10 messages. Jake got 10 messages, which is awesome. I mean, it shows that you guys are monitoring the website 24/7. So yeah, apologies. That was a really fast update. In the future, we'll do a planned maintenance. So nobody gets scared or has any, issues. But we're moving over to IPFS to again just continue to monitor security and help the website run a little faster. So if you are having issues still, which you shouldn't, I mean it was less than an hour. Try the legacy website. So it's legacy.emp.money. For the old UI, or you can try app.emp.money. But the real address, emp.money, should be good to go now too. So yeah, awesome. All right. Anybody else from the army or any other questions? We have some time. We're doing good. So go ahead.
AJ.
Hey Joe, you're back, my friend.
How are you, buddy?
How are you, brother?
I'm back. I'm good. I'm good. I feel like 5-6 days has been like 5-6 months out of the protocol. I've missed so much.
I know, brother. Yeah, that's what happens in crypto, right? One day is essentially 1 month, and you go on vacation, you come back, and then now I'm leaving on vacation. But man, I would have loved to have gone where you were. Holy cow, bro! It looks like you had an awesome time. So.
We did, yeah, definitely celebrating our anniversary. So it was a nice special trip, and I'm glad we can pass the baton along to you because I'm sure you don't get too many times when you can take time off with the families.
Totally.
But that's awesome. Reminder to everybody, whether I know everybody can't fly around the world, and I can't do that either. But even taking a little break, if that means, like packing up the car and going.
That makes your arms sore when you do that, right, Joe?
Yeah, too much flapping, right? Yeah.
But No, it was great to unplug, and I checked in every morning while my wife was sleeping, and I couldn't believe like everything going on with Splinterland. And I actually, I'm not a big gamer anymore, but hey, opportunity is opportunity, like you said. If you're getting into it and you've made good amount of money from it, it's your biggest investment.
Totally.
That's all I need to know.
I love it,
So
Joe.
I went ahead, I set up an account, I loaded some EMP in there, I got some cards, and now I just need to learn how to battle and do everything else. But really excited with everything that's coming along. I was also graced with the ability to see the new Detonator video, and you're right, it's just over the top notch, like everything you guys do at EMP. Can't wait for it to come out for everybody to see it. So excited about the upgrades. And like you said, Detonator, as it stands today, could just sustain as a single project without any upgrades, without anything. And the fact that we're building on top of it and coming out with all new enhancements is just amazing. And I don't think there's any other DeFi protocol where you hear about people setting up accounts for nieces and nephews and aunts and uncles. I mean, that just doesn't happen. I mean, it just shows the power that we have in this community and what Detonator and other parts of the protocol offer. Me alone, I mean, I got my son into it. He used his own funds. I didn't put him in. My wife is in it. I got my aunt and uncle. And funny story, my uncle's like 94, and I told him about it. He's like, I'm in. What do I do?
Amazing. Yes. I love it.
I got my business partner in it. His son is in it. And now my son's friend is in it because he got burned by Celsius. And I told him, don't run from crypto. That's, this is all new. So there's a lot of, dust to settle and crap projects. But this is definitely one you should check out. And so now he's in it. But yeah, definitely spread the word. I mean, we've got that 3% referral, which is amazing in Detonator. But even that, put aside, it's just an amazing system. And Detonator is what I got into when I first started. And I saw the green light pretty fast, and I aped into it hard for a couple of reasons. One, because all other ROI contracts, I shouldn't say all, but most are going to be the native token, and it's a single native token. So the only way to make money, and I'm going to quote you here, AJ, the only way to make money is to sell it, So that's why node projects fail. And when you have a shit token, it's going to have a big run up. And like you said, AJ, if you don't sell at the top, you're going to fucking lose.
Totally.
And
that's it.
With this system, having the two tokens, it sounds simple, but that is the game changer, because we have a reward token, which is ESHARE, and we can earn it by building our LPs, which in turn deepens the liquidity. And we don't have to sell that. We can claim it, put it in the farms, and we can take profits with the second token, and it doesn't hurt the protocol. And the fact that we have these upgrades coming, and the fact that we have prizes in the Detonator, there's a multiplier that's never been turned on and may never have to be turned on, but it's there and ready.
Yep.
And finally, we're building Ethereum, which is like over the top. So all of it together is just amazing. I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad to see all new things coming out. And yeah, I'm pretty psyched. And don't forget, AJ, when you go on vacation, you got to unplug a little.
I know, brother. No doubt. No, it'll be really great. I know my wife has been patient. She has the patience of Job, man. Putting up with this for the last 6 months. So, yeah, we'll definitely be unplugging and enjoying some family time over the next few days. And I'll be back before you know it. I'll be back by Thursday. So, and then my dad is staying at our house with all of his dogs and all of his guns. So we're in good hands. But so yeah, all right, awesome, brother. And again, I couldn't agree more. It's so bullish, and the fact that you're in the Splinterlands now, that's amazing too. I mean, again, I'll talk about it more on the town hall on Splinterlands, but we are going all in with our partnership. I mean, we are confirming a sponsorship to Splinterfest. That should be finalized by Monday. We will have a booth at Splinterfest. That is their own crypto conference in Vegas sometime in I think November. we'll be posting more info on that. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I know sure I'm gonna try. I know a lot of people from EMP will be there representing us. So more info on that coming. But again, like Joe said, I mean, Splinterlands is my #1 investment vehicle outside of EMP. Yes, I've been in there for the last 2 years and been able to grow a massive bag. However, now the timing is absolutely perfect because Splinterlands is building and done nothing but expand and grow. But they suffer just like the rest of us with an 80% downturn on a lot of their card values and assets. So now is the time to accumulate. Again, not financial advice. That's what I'm doing. And so, again, it's going to be a long-term relationship. So don't get discouraged. Or we're going to be hearing a lot more about Splinterlands. And again, I understand some of you might not have time. You may think it's a little juvenile. I thought all those same things 2 years ago, and somebody said, listen, I'll give you some cards, just start playing, give it a shot. And I was hooked from the very get-go. So, and if you don't have time to play, you can rent out your cards, and literally, there are services that will do it for you, and it takes literally 10 minutes, every 16 days, just to collect your rewards. So it can be super passive. And last thing about Splinterland, sorry to keep going on, but we hired a coach. So Balaj is our new Splinterlands coach. Sorry if I butchered his name. I'm so bad with pronunciation, but he is in our Splinterlands chat. We have a dedicated channel on Discord for all things Splinterlands. He is a top 50 player, and he is there to help all of you become better Splinterlands players, or know what sort of cards have the best returns. Definitely pick his brain. He is now a full-time coach for us, and will also be helping us manage our guild. So those of you that actually want to play, you'll be able to join the EMP guild. And we'll have all that up and running in the next week or so. So a lot of awesome stuff over at Splinterlands, and again, it's just going to continue to grow. And then EMP will own assets in Splinterlands, so that will be yet another revenue stream. Again, based on renting and playing, and those rewards will either be used to support PEG or reward you all for getting into Splinterland. So, all right, awesome. Go ahead, Bull.
Oh yeah.
Any other
Okay. Yeah.
questions, comments? Yeah.
Yeah. Just to show people how serious Splinterlands is in terms of building towards the future. How many people work for Splinterlands?
Yeah, Bull, this is amazing. So Splinterlands has 150 employees, 150. So they are one of the largest crypto companies out there, and they are pre-Binance listing. They just were listed on Huobi, which again we had some amazing coverage. The same day they listed EMP was the same day that they went live on Huobi. So we got a lot of fringe benefits from that. We were on investing.com. There was a few other articles about EMP, Huobi, and Splinterland. So, and that is the beauty of partnering with quality projects, is that, you get those sort of fringe benefits. And I mean, they've worked with A-list celebrities. A lot of their dev team is from Microsoft and AAA studios, Ubisoft, Activision, all the major AAA studios. They've sniped all of their employees to work at Splinterland. So if any crypto-based play-to-earn project can go mainstream, I'm betting everything on Splinterlands being able to do that. So yeah, super bullish. But all right, awesome. Any other things I'm forgetting, Bull, or anything else? Go ahead.
Nope. Max had his hand raised, and then after he has his question, I'd like to read a couple things here on YouTube.
Perfect. Okay. Go ahead, Max. Yeah, how are you, bro?
Hey, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, it's only my second time speaking because my English is a struggle, but I wanted to share some thoughts.
Absolutely, brother. No, always happy to have you. Go ahead, my friend.
Nice, thanks. Yeah, so what I was thinking is, I hear often you guys say there's at some point when you learn more and more about the protocol, at some point you have a click and you understand how things fit together and why it works. And
yes, brother, the light bulb moment, right? Yes, or the click. Yeah, where it all clicks.
Exactly.
Yeah, yes.
Exactly. But I think that's not even the whole truth, because the more I think about it, I feel like it's like many light bulb moments, because the more I learn about EMP, I have more clicks and light bulb moments, because there's so many things that fit well together. And like, for example, the latest thing I heard was an AMA of a partnership with another program lately about the nodes that some people are scared that there's some bad actors that can just sell their nodes reward, but really the node they help to alleviate the sell pressure from the boardroom, because they can put their EMP to buy nodes, and so it's more tapered over time, the sell pressure from that.
Yes, brother, 100%.
Yeah, so that's just so smart. And then the more I think about it, there's just so much more to it, because everything fits well together. Because on top of that, you guys, as you say, you build a strong liquidity, so that too helps to like being able to support a sell pressure. And then there's also the money streams, the income from many different things. And on top of that, there's a fact that people are educated, so people understand that, so they want to stay long term here. So yeah, it's just really it's really crazy how everything fits so well together.
I love it, Max. Yeah, brother, that is very I love hearing miniature testimonials like that, because it's true. I mean, I'm so close to the project that sometimes it's hard for me to go through all the details, and sometimes it can be overwhelming. But the fact, like that you just are consistent, you're learning a little bit every single day, and that is really powerful. I mean, the old adage is, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Well, how do you learn EMP one little part at a time? And yes, brother, we had a major discussion about nodes a few days ago. Again, everything in the protocol has a purpose. I know sometimes people don't realize that. I mean, lately it's been the auto compounder. People get so upset that there's no auto compounder on Detonator, but you have to realize that is part of the process. That is why Detonator is so powerful and sustainable. So we are working on things to alleviate that, but we would never do something to jeopardize the sustainability in the protocol. But yeah, nodes are definitely powerful. And even if you are quote unquote, bad actor that just buys a node and then sells it, you're only hurting yourself, because again, the rewards are not nearly what they could be if you utilize EMP, to earn ESHARE. And again, I mean, even if you buy a Giga node, you're not going to ROI for about 100 days. So that's 100 days of, potential selling at a loss. So yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of ways to maximize the nodes. So yeah, absolutely, brother. Anything else?
No, not really. I had some analogies because I'm so inspired by Bill Gates also, and everyone. But
no, let's
hear
it. Yeah, I love it, man. Go ahead, bro. I don't want to put you on the spot, but yeah, go ahead.
All right. So I was talking to a friend about the EMP money, and one subject that came was like is it a Ponzi or no? And like obviously, technically, it's not because there's income stream. But I thought it was more clear to speak about it in terms of a spectrum, because everything has some sort of a Ponzi trade to it. Like even the biggest bank, if everyone tries to go withdraw their money, it's gonna crumble because
For sure.
it's just it's just either you just keep the money, but there's nothing happening, there's nothing to build, or you try to build something, but the way you avoid crumbling is having a strong foundation. And this is where my analogy comes to mind, that I feel like the meme coins, they're like in terms of foundation, they're like Jenga towers. They can promise very crazy APR because they're built so flimsily. It goes high quick, but it can fall anytime.
Yes.
And just for all the reasons that I keep learning at EMP, it's more like a concrete building. It's so solid. There's so many things working well together that's why you can have confidence that if you want to go high, well, and that's why the people that try to go for this quick gain by buying nodes and selling right away, they don't understand that they play it like it's a Jenga tower. But if they understand that they're in a concrete building, they can go so much higher by going long term. So
Max, I love it.
Max, you're the man. Bull, you're fired, man. I love it. Max
Okay,
with the new
perfect.
analogies. Yeah.
Max, you will host, starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
And don't worry, you seem to have a good grasp on the English language, so I'm out.
Yeah, Bull says. Bull says,
from the
"Thank
best."
God." No, yeah, you learn from the best. Yeah, totally.
Hey,
Yep.
Max, I have one that you maybe missed was because everybody in crypto thinks you're going to be, go from $100 to $1 million overnight. They think you're going to start, when you build a building, you don't start, you don't build it from the penthouse to the ground. You build the foundation first. And then when that's all built, the penthouse is the last thing you built because every floor underneath it is strong.
Yeah, man, perfect. That's exactly it. That's so perfect. Yeah.
Amazing. Yes. Well, I agree with you 100%, Max, and I appreciate you coming on. And yeah, man, your English is fantastic. So anytime you want to jump on the AMAs and talk analogies with Bull and I, we'd love to have you, brother.
Yeah, awesome, bro.
Thanks.
Awesome.
I enjoy listening to you guys, so I'm gonna keep doing that for now.
Perfect.
Thanks.
All right, brother, you got it.
Fat Bob is up.
Fat Bob, what's up, brother? How are you?
Sorry, I was wondering, does anybody know of any really good videos for Splinterland? I don't know anything about it really.
Yeah, bro, no doubt. So, LA, I'm gonna put LA on the spot now. She did an awesome article that has all the basic tutorials, and we will do a video eventually. Again, as soon as I get back and the dust settles a little bit, I'll do a walkthrough on my own, and we may do again even a dedicated live stream just for Splinterlands players and those that are interested in learning. So definitely join the Discord and join that actual sub category. I don't know what it's called, sub server, I guess. I don't know. On Discord. And that's again where you'll find everything there. And there are a bunch of great videos on YouTube, but we've gone through and picked some really good ones. So the article is posted right now on Telegram. Follow that and let me know, Fat Bob. Do some digging, and I think you'll be really excited for it.
Cool. I appreciate it.
And inside the article is also the guide that shows you exactly how to get set up. There's a link for it in there.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Yes, brother. No worries. All right. Awesome. Thank you, LA. Yeah, LA did an amazing job. Not only did she do all the research, all the article writing, but she also did the badass graphics as well. So shout out to LA. LA's been crushing it lately. Are you have any updates real fast, LA, or Last minute before we get into the detonator?
You could mention Dygycon.
Yes, absolutely. So, again, speaking of Splinterlands, like I said, guys, don't you're only gonna hear more and more about Splinterland, so don't get frustrated. But yes, we are gonna be at Dygycon. What are the dates, LA? I'm so bad with dates.
September 23rd to 25th, and then your EMP's talk AMA with AJ is September 24th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Perfect. So we all have time to prepare for that, but Dygycon is again a digital crypto conference that is sponsored and put on by Splinterlands. But EMP will have an entire room or a hall that is branded for us, and we want everybody to show up. Again, it's really fun. It's all web-based. You get a little avatar guy or gal that you can dress up and interact right there digitally, just like you were at a conference. But you can do it from home with some Cheetos and some pajamas. So there you go. So yeah, we'll be having a big presence there. And again, we'll give you a bunch of reminders as a lead up to that. But again, anything we can do to get in front of new people. Splinterlands has over 140,000 Discord members. I mean, they do 1 million transactions a day on Hive. I mean, again, I can't understate how huge getting involved with them is and what that could mean for the future. Again, there's even something else that we're working on that could deepen our partnership with them. And I don't want to give away too much alpha, but they're very familiar with our ecosystem, and there's one part of our ecosystem that they really like. So we may be again having an even further partnership with them. So all right, awesome. Then I think we're gonna get into Detonator. Bull, was there any other questions you can read to me while I get set up, or anything you want to say?
Yeah,
Go ahead, Bull.
yeah. Nope. Let me get to this question. There's a comment here from Modern Living. This individual always shows up. So, if you guys are this excited and passionate at this stage, can you even imagine how buzzed you're going to be when we reach 100,000 members? Someone is going to have to tie AJ down. Good on you all.
Yeah.
So that's
I love
great.
it. Yes, Bull, you have to
Yeah.
tie me down, bro. Only you. So yeah,
Okay.
but no, for sure. I mean, it's so true. I mean, again, I try not to overhype things, but sometimes, that the hype is real, and so I have to again give credit where credit is due. And this new upgrades, the detonator, and the rollout how-to video is literally some of the most excited I've been since our UI release, and maybe even more so, just because I think it will directly lead to more volume in the ecosystem. So yeah, really exciting stuff. All right, any other questions or comments, Bull?
Yep. One more comment from Modern Living 1965. Serious question. How do you guys deal with wishing your life away for the future? That could be possible in a year's time. Would be interesting to hear your thoughts. Maybe I need to get some clarification. I'm a little confused about the wording. So, serious question. How do you guys deal with wishing your life away for the future? That could be possible in a year's time. Would be interesting to hear your thoughts. Do you understand that?
I don't, but let me take a stab at it. So, I'm
Okay.
thinking that he may mean or she may mean like about not taking action. I don't know. I know that's something you and I talk about a lot, Bull. Of wishing that you would have gotten in this entire time, and thinking you're too late, you're too late, you're too late. A year goes by, and you think to yourself, man, I didn't think EMP could do it. And here they are, they're a top 100 project, or they're a top 50 project. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's me guessing. But I would say that the answer to that is, don't let it pass you by. I would say, get in. Again, don't. This isn't financial advice, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. This is crypto. There is risk. I would never, get on here and tell you, that it's guaranteed. That guaranteed word will never come out of my mouth. In regards to, the contracts, but it is a game, especially Detonator. Could it go to zero? Absolutely. But we've done everything we can to mitigate that, and we've proven that over the last 6 months of pure up and to the right. But yeah, I mean, I would say, scale in. It is never too late. Even at these prices, I mean, ETH just went back over 1700, but that's still about half price. EMP was 80 cents, 90 cents at an all-time high. So you're getting in at a better price than, more than half of our community that's already been here. And the beauty of the protocol is, you earn through the APR. You don't earn through buying and selling. So the longer you're in the protocol, the more you earn in the protocol. So yeah, does that make sense, Paul? I don't know if you have a different take on that, but yeah.
So excited about what could be. Dare we dare to dream, or what could be. So, yeah, I think you nailed it, and I think Modern Living is saying exactly kind of like we are. We're all excited for the future about what what's happening here right now and what could be in the future. So absolutely.
Yep, and it really is. I mean, so right now we're almost at 4,000 total users in Detonator. We have slightly more than that as far as total EMP wallet holders. But other protocols that don't have nearly the sustainability or robustness, if that's even a word, of our protocol, have 100,000 users. So we could easily see a 10x in terms of user count from here, which again, that doesn't mean there's going to be a 10x in the price of EMP, but there could be a 10x in the pool balance and the burst and the, everything in Detonator, absolutely. So, and again, I'm not here to overhype, and I want everybody to, approach this very responsibly, but the potential is definitely there with everything that we do. So, all right.
Oh yeah, that's right. And speaking of hype, bro, can we have Meebo pump everybody up a little bit?
Yeah, Meebo's back. All right, go ahead, Meebo. Helicopter. I want to hear it. Go ahead, bro.
Let's go! Helicopter! Let's go!
Hell yeah. I love it. Oh, Meebo, a resident hype man. There it is. So yeah, perfect segue into Detonator. And yes,
That's
Meebo, let's go, brother. Over 100,000 LP in the pool balance. We saw an all-time high in both LP and dollar value yesterday. Over $100,000 went into the contract within the last 10 minutes. And just another massive day for Detonator. So now we're seeing volume come in already. There was just a snipe as I'm talking, 60 LP. So we'll see if that holds up. I have a feeling there's some large depositors ready to pounce, but we'll see what happens. But again, those of you that are new, Detonator is a glorified ROI contract, one of the most sustainable ROI contracts ever to be created. You deposit your EMP ETH LP and you get back a certain percentage of that LP every single day, anywhere from 0.5% up to 0.8%, depending on daily volume and the pool balance. And so, again, it's a 365% maximum ROI, but you never hit that ROI, the cap, if you're compounding. So you always want to compound more than you claim, and you're actually able to ROI faster through the power of compound interest by compounding. So if you're getting in a detonator and claiming every day, you can absolutely do that, but you're going to really dilute yourself, and it's not the way to maximize your gains. And again, there is some confusion that
Does
365.
that what they mean when they say somebody's delusional?
Yes, Paul. We're all delusional here, right? Oh man. So there is a
Oh,
bit.
not.
I hope not. Yes, I know. You're not. Or maybe you are. I don't know. But so everybody thinks 365 equates to 1% per day, but it is not 1% a day. ROI and APR are two different things. However, even at the bare minimum of 0.5%, you're not able to earn that anywhere with exposure to Ethereum. And it literally becomes a money printer while maintaining exposure to ETH, because as Ethereum goes up in price, so does the value of the LP tokens. So we also have an awesome reward mechanism where we give away more money every single day than literally every other project in crypto. Today is a total of, oh my God, are those numbers right, Bull? We're giving away $110,000 today. Just incredible. So,
Yeah.
yeah, let that sink in for a minute. I mean, my God.
Yeah.
So, we give away 1% of our overall pool balance to the largest depositor within 24 hours. Again, you have about 3 minutes and 30 seconds to make that largest deposit, and you can win up to $55,000 or 1,000 LP, 1,007 LP to be exact. And a random lottery. Bull, go ahead. We had about 3 minutes, so I'm not giving you a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
time, but
yeah.
go ahead, man.
Absolutely, man. You can get a ticket for $8. You can have a maximum of 50 tickets. Obviously, that's going to be around $400. If you're depositing, it's going to be slightly cheaper if you're compounding. Compounding, you can also get 50 tickets in. Only one ticket wins. So one ticket, for a total of $8, is going to walk away with $55,000. That doesn't mean that somebody shows up with that big check at your door at your house. No, it doesn't mean that. It's going to get put back here in your deposit, and you can slowly compound on that over time, or slowly claim on that. And then use that as a paycheck, or use it to build up your farms, that EMP ETH LP farm, because the magic part of the secret sauce here in the detonator is that it's EMP ETH LP. And there's a perfect relationship with the farm, with the detonator, etc. These things are married together. There's $21 million in liquidity between these two products, but they're just the same single LP. 9,000 tickets right now. We normally have around 10,000 tickets. So if you have one ticket, you have a 1 in 10,000 chance to win $56,000 right now. But keep in mind that's going to 365 over time. So you're going to take around 200 grand. And if ETH bumps up in price, chances are, if ETH doubles, you're going to walk away with, $400,000 for $8. So bing, bang, boom. Check what you need to do, get out of those junk projects, come to EMP, look at what's here. I'm not usually a hype guy, but I'm super psyched and super hyped for this lottery because it's life-changing for everybody that's in it, regardless if you are one of the big winners. But the big winner, there's been a person that's won with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tickets, and there's a ton of those people, like 20 people. So do yourself a favor, figure out what you need to do, and get in here.
I love it. There you go. Mic drop from Bull. Oh man, I got to give you a short amount of time all the time because you crush it when you spit it off like that. So, all right, 1 minute left, and you made me literally giggle with that Publishers Clearinghouse analogy. Somebody make a meme of that. The Publishers.
Oh yeah,
Clearinghouse.
Ed McMahon used to show up with the Publishers Clearinghouse.
There you go, man. Totally. All right, awesome, brother.
Yeah.
All right, make sure you're compounding last minute. We have about 35 seconds. If you are a winner, we'd love to hear from you. Oh, there's a little snipe. 113. All right, let's see if that hold up. Again, make sure you don't wait till the last minute. It may roll over to the next day. So good luck to them. Good luck to everybody in the contract. Here we go. 15 seconds. Get ready. Again, compound last minute and get. Oh, there's a major snipe. 576. Will that hold up?
Woo!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Holy hell. Let me refresh. Oh, man.
10,400 tickets, Randy.
All right. And I'm getting my calendar updates while we're doing this. All right, let me refresh.
Oh
my God. So what took it down, Bull? Or somebody that's looking on chain? Give me an update.
I am looking on site, but I think it's at 576.
It's a crazy day today. You won't believe what happened. It was like you said, nice. We started off at 31, right? And we had the 60, the 150, 62, a 576, and then someone dropped. What do you call it?
He didn't take it, I think.
576
didn't.
1,000?
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, I had a big burst at the end.
Yeah, insane day.
Incredible. So,
what was the final number?
Joe or Charlie?
1,000.
What was it? 1,000 even?
Yeah, sorry, the 1,000. My mic was off.
Yep, no problem, man. Oh my God. So, just to recap, then, it sounds like it was a 30, a 60, another 62 or 3, a 130, and then a 576, and then a massive 1,000 LP at the very end that will take it home. That was incredible. Another amazing day. And again, this is why the game theory of Detonator is so powerful. And even if you try to go for the snipe, you're not a loser. I mean, again, I think a lot of people say, man, that guy got wrecked. And yes, obviously it's a bummer not to win the bonus, but you're going to be able to ROI and make money on that deposit. I mean, 99% of other ROI protocols, they don't give you any bonus on your deposit. So you're still, in the system. And again, if you don't win the largest snipe, typically you're in a better position to win the random lottery because you're able to compound into more tickets. So it really is a win-win. And days like today should be what you want to see as a minnow. You know, everybody says Detonator is a whales game, but I'm sorry, that is bullshit. I mean, the whales are what fund this contract, and we should love the whales. And again, I mean, daily burst goes up. No matter how large of a pool share you have, if there's a lot of volume, a last minute like this, your daily burst and your instant rewards will go up. I mean, it is inevitable. So, all right, amazing, man. Again, 103,772 LP. That's $5,746,000. And that is with Ethereum at 1,700. When ETH gets back to 3 or 4 grand, we could easily have 10 million plus in the contract. So amazing
AJ.
day. Yeah, go ahead, Bull.
We gotta we maybe have a gauntlet thrown down here on YouTube. AJ, at what TVL will you grow your mustache back out?
I love it.
Like this is one of those beard challenges, you know.
No doubt. So yeah, I've been so busy that I haven't had time to even do my mustache. So man, that is a challenge. So all right, I'd say when we reach 100 million TVL, which again sounds like a lot, but we could be there next month. I will grow out my mustache and I will make sure I get it twirled for all of you to enjoy. So yes, there you go. Hold me to it, Bull.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. And I want to, just throw something out there to people, because when this system lights up now, we've seen the Detonator grow like amazingly, and I see Chad was the Dev Chad Jake was here, but he disappeared. I was going to throw him some props, but we have seen this grow, right? Even though we've been below peg, we've seen phenomenal growth on it. Obviously, the lottery prize is over 1,000 LP, which is insane, just amazing, right? But when this system turns on and when we sustain PEG, we see some incredible snipes in here. And with those upgrades coming, I cannot tell you how excited I am, specifically for the detonator, because with that video dropping, which I really do feel is going to go viral because it is so well done. The upgrades that have been put in place here, the liquidity to bring in the whales because they know they're safe, and not just in the detonator, right? They know that they're safe because on the other side of it in the farm, there's $19 million liquidity in there right now. Let's see, 18 million liquidity in there right now. So they know they're safe. They know they can come with these big snipes. They know that this contract is growing, like an uncontrollable wildfire. Probably a bad analogy, but the point is that I think we're really primed for some just incredible explosive growth. And if you think you've been amazed at what we've seen, in the top deposit prize, I think really get ready for some fireworks. And I wouldn't be one bit surprised to see double that, in terms of sniping, in a month, because what's coming, what's available here to support the whales, it's really unmatched and unrivaled, because we have an economy here where these people know that they can safely snipe in this contract and that it's not going to be drained tomorrow because it's, number one, it's safe and secure, economically, from a coding standpoint. And so every piece of the puzzle, so to speak, is in place right now. I believe we're over 102. Let's see. Did we just drop down? We were over 102 just a second ago. Anyway, point being, I think we're really set for some just explosive activity here in the detonator. And I think everybody that has maybe said, what about my daily burst in the past? There's going to be no more talk about my daily burst other than like, holy shit, look at my daily burst.
Yes, absolutely, Bull. And again, I know that, I think the psychological impact of daily burst going up also has a major effect. So I think right now people, they want to get heavier into detonator, but they maybe see the fluctuation in their daily burst, and maybe, they think, they're not educated on how the system works, and that's a negative to them. Well, if the daily burst can go up, or at least even maintain. And again, I mean, we don't have the hard data yet, so everything I say is subject to change. But based on the math alone, it could very well happen to where, again, burst either maintains or goes up. Very, very rarely will it go down. And I think that will have a major psychological impact. I know I speak on this a lot, where, a large part of crypto is the psychology behind it. And so if you can get into an ROI contract where you're compounding responsibly and you're seeing that daily burst grow, that does a lot for your confidence. It does a lot for your, again, the psychological aspect of building. I mean, humans have this inherent nature of, wanting to continue to build, and grow and better themselves, both financially and spiritually. And so we play on all that. So again, I think you can have a massive effect on top of everything else. Again, we teased it a little at the very beginning as AMA, but there's another upgrade that we haven't even mentioned yet, that similar, I don't say similar, a real world business implemented this mechanism, and it resurrected them from, a low Fortune 500 company to, a top 10 Fortune 500 company. So I know that's a very bit abstract, but once you hear what it is, you're going to go, holy shit, that's brilliant. So that will be ready. Again, I just got a message actually while we're on here. The white paper is done. So we're just waiting for a final revision by myself whenever I get off this call, and then we'll be able to release that. So there's just so many upgrades being added to Detonator that, could be amazing. And again, that does not to take away from EMP at its core. I mean, the reason Detonator is so successful is because it's built on top of EMP. So when you do take your profits, once or twice a week, put those LPs in one of the auto vaults. Again, magic, or put them on the farm and earn ESHARE. And now you're earning on top of earning, and no other protocol can offer that. So really exciting stuff. And yeah, I'm excited to be an emperor. That's for damn sure. So, all right, Bull, any final words before we wrap it up? I know you and I have a lot of work to get done before I head
Yeah,
off.
we
So,
do.
yeah, go ahead, brother.
I see that Kirk has worked his editing skills again in the Telegram. If you want to get a quick
Yes,
laugh.
I saw that yesterday. Now we're
Yeah.
bully Wonka, right? Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Good,
Funny.
good stuff. All right, awesome. Well, on that note, again, thank you all for being here. Another incredible day here at EMP, and this week will be another banger. I mean, week after week, we continue to deliver. We're never going to stop building and stop trying to make the protocol the best that it can be. And so with that, we'll do it all in about 24 hours, all over again. So look out for the Detonator white paper over the next few hours. Read it through, get excited, learn from what the upgrades are, and then plan on how you may be able to utilize that. So, all right, good night, good day. We'll see you tomorrow.